everybody, it's Paul for On the Airplanes again with another Lisbon Airport update. This is update number 6, and today also a good thing for me is that I have my friend Gary with me. He's the creator of On the Airplanes, formerly known as Art of the Skies, and he's been following this project from day one. So this update is significantly different from update number 5. A lot has happened since update number 5, i.e. the terminal buildings were non-existent in number 5. I was still just painting the ramp lines on the infield. So I've given a break from the infield because all the line painting is completed on the infield portion. The only thing I did here was add these little barriers here that you see on the real airport. Again, when you look at this model, compare it with Google Earth, and you'll see where I'm trying to go with this. Again, the airport, like I've mentioned before in other updates, this is a condensed version of Lisbon Airport. So at the terminal, you don't have another taxiway and a runway and then the infield. I just went strictly from terminal, taxiway to infield to minimize space. Because I don't really have a lot of space here in my basement, so that's where this diorama is going to eventually stay. So the big updates, I'm going to tell you about the 2 waiting rooms here. These are, bus terminals, essentially. So anyone who's taking a long-haul flight in Lisbon before the new terminal additions that they built would have to go to one of these two bus terminals to catch an infield bus to the infield to board their flight. So that's where I decided to start with. This one over here on the south, I'm not really sure what these concourses are called, but I'll call them south and north, that being the south, this one being the north. And south side is a very interesting design. It had to be 100% custom made. If you look at the actual building, it's just not a cookie cutter type of building at all. Everything has to be custom made. So I used mostly pics from Google Earth to try to make it look as real as possible. Also using videos from Madeira Plane Spotter. I just want to give him a shout out, Madeira Plane Spotter. A lot of his videos feature the terminal and the infield, and I've used screenshots from his videos to help me develop this airport. So for Madeira Plane Spotter, thank you very much, and I appreciate your videos. And if you get a chance, look at his videos. Really good plane spotting videos from Lisbon and Madeira, Funchal. So good thing to check out. So these 2 waiting rooms are pretty much complete. Now I'm working on the actual gate concourses here, the waiting rooms, I should say. So Lisbon Airport is very unique, where there's a waiting room pretty much for every gate. This is featuring the old terminal, so this is old Terminal 1. I don't have new Terminal 1 because I just don't have the space. It would be nice, but it would basically continue on like such. So there is 7 gate spots for old Terminal 1. That's what I've incorporated in this model. They end right there at the south bus terminal there, with one little more gate, which is one of the most funniest looking gates ever I've ever seen in an airport. It comes from this bus terminal. You got to go through this gangway here onto the jet bridge. It's very interesting, but I guess they wanted to fit in another gate. Makes sense. But other than that, there's all the 3 parking spots that passengers would take a bus to. Lead-in lines I still have to paint on the entire terminal side. That's going to be coming up very shortly. Now it's for aircraft. I'm featuring a 2017 look of the airport. So all the aircraft that are on here are aircraft that would have been flying here in 2017. That's what I'm aiming for. There's 2 time periods that I am creating for the airport. I initially wanted an early 90s, 80s, but unfortunately the airport has developed quite a bit since then. So that underground tunnel leading to the infield actually was not in existence until I believe early 2000s. Before they would actually have to cross the taxiway to get to the infield, because Lisbon at the time didn't have as much traffic as it does now. So, as you can see, I have new Air Portugal aircraft, like so TAP Air Portugal in its current livery. It's 2017, so they still had the Airbus A340. That was retired in 2019. My friend Gary brought me a Emirates 777-300, and that's an aircraft that flies, I'm pretty sure it flies daily to Lisbon now, and it has been for some time. Also 2017, they still had the Airbus A330-300s, so I incorporated the two special liveries at the time, Portugal Stopover and Portugal Retro A330. In my research, I was watching videos. I can't really confirm if Iceland Air had a scheduled flight to Lisbon, but I did see videos with Iceland Air parked at Lisbon Airport. So since I have Heckler Aurora, which is one of my favorite models, I just love this paint job. I decided, you know what, I'm going to put it in my Lisbon Airport. Why not? The only one that can be disputed is probably the SATA A310. Mainly because I'm not sure when SATA retired their A310s. I don't know if it was 2017 or earlier. I really should know. But it's in there for now. I do have a couple of SATA A321 Neos on order. SATA now changed their name. They're Azores Airlines now. So I got those aircraft coming in, as well as a British Airways A320 Neo is also on its way for my terminal. So this is how it's going so far. Everything's looking great. I'm very happy with the progress. The two buildings here, the two bus terminals, really turned out pretty good. I was really worried about this intricate design here. I don't know what you call these fairings. I don't know, but that's what makes Lisbon unique, is that this main bus terminal has it, and then every waiting room that's going to be installed also has this intricate design, and it makes that airport very unique. Again, there's a lot of airports out there. I love watching other 1400 model airports. I find a lot of them are very cookie cutter, so meaning they buy a Gemini Jets terminal and they throw it together and they call it whatever airport they want. And there's nothing wrong with that. Gemini Jets makes a fantastic terminal. I did own a Gemini Jets terminal. As you can see, there is one of my videos of that terminal when I had it. It's beautiful, but I wanted to make the airport look like the actual airport that it's intended. So, and I've seen some people out there with some really good airports. I've seen a really good Zurich, a really good Toronto Pearson, actually. Even though that one's still early in development. I've seen some really good Bristol Airport or something like that in England. So there's some good stuff out there. But for my airport, I want it to be 100% custom. So I can't really use the Gemini Jets buildings or their jetways or terminal. Like, it has to be unique to Lisbon. So that's update number 6. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to posting more videos of further progress. And if you haven't already, click subscribe, and we'll look forward to making more videos. Thank you.